bottle until it get hollow.
What is up, everybody? ResM3 back here again with a video. I'm here, not in my garage, not in my storage unit. There's no lights there, so I'm here in the parking lot of my job. And today what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be fixing my carbon fiber lip that I got a scratch on it that's pretty noticeable, and I just want to repair it. I've seen a video before on how to repair it, so it's not that hard, so I figured might as well give it a shot. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna repair that. I'm gonna show you the damages first. Hopefully you can see it because it's barely noticeable, to be honest. From the top, you can't even really tell anything. But for me, coming right here, you can see, it's so shiny, but you can see it right here. The damage is right here across the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is I bought this detail kit at Target. There goes my mic. I bought this detail kit at Target, and then I have this 1200 grit sandpaper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with the 220 grit on this little block here, and then what I'm gonna do after that is I'm gonna just hit it again with the 120 or the 1200 just to smoothen it out one bit, and then I'm gonna use this high gloss resin, super gloss resin to make it all shiny and everything. So let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna show you guys how I mix it and everything. All right, so this can be pretty nerve-wracking, taking sandpaper to your carbon fiber, but it's right on the bottom, so it doesn't really matter as much. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go like this and just go right like that, just right down the bottom. Not too hard. Again, I don't want to mess it up any more than it is. I just want to really smoothen that out. Just so when I put the resin, it's nice and smooth. So that was just barely hitting it there. I got some water, some paper towels or napkins here because we're on a budget. We got the napkins and the paper towels, and we're gonna go ahead and wipe that off there. And when it's wet, you can't even tell that it's already looking a lot smoother with just that that sandpaper there. But all my napkins are flying away. Come back. Don't want to litter here, so let's just keep going until it's nice and smooth there. And just like that, that was only a little bit of the 220 grit, and honestly, wow. That is already looking 100 times better. I'm just gonna go over with the 1200 grit and then we'll go from there. So catch you right back. And just like that, it's kind of even already done. Like it wasn't a bad scratch, it just looked really bad because it was just not treated. So I think that just like that, if I wasn't the type of person I was, honestly, I would just leave it, to be honest. But I do want to try to repair it. So what we got here is some super gloss coating epoxy hardener and resin. It's right here. Oh god, I got this on eBay, I believe, or Amazon, but it's nothing too crazy. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So it's right here. As you can see, the resin, if it'll focus, and then the hardener right here. So focus right there. All right, so I tried my best. However, it's not really focusing. So what you want to do is you want to use equal parts on each. So what I got is I got these handy dandy foam brushes, right? And I got this little cup, but apparently you do not want to put too much of one or the other, or you don't want to put too much in here, because what's going to happen is that the mixture is going to get really hot and it could actually melt the cup, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to stray away from that. So what I'm going to do is, put this right here, that right here. Adjust the camera so you guys could see. Okay, we got the first lid off on that one. The second lid is right here, the hardener. So we don't need very much. I just need to make sure that I mix it very well before I actually start applying it. So I'll get back when I have both the mixtures in there. All right, so I just mixed equal parts into this little cup, and now I'm just mixing it with this extra brush that I'm not gonna need, making sure it's nice and mixed in there. And then I'll just put this, I guess, right over here. Okay, so that's mixed. We're gonna take our brush, and it's game time now. All right, again, it's not nothing too crazy, really, I wouldn't say. Damage is right there. Gonna take the brush right here, get a little bit on the tip there, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move all this junk out the way, and we're just gonna apply it just like this. Just like that. Get some more on there, nothing too crazy, and then we're just gonna right down there. And again, what we're trying to accomplish with this is, no, we're not trying to completely fix all the damages underneath the lip, but just this noticeable damage, we're just trying to glossen it up so that way it's not as noticeable. So we'll let it dry here for a little bit, and then we'll apply the next coat. All right, everybody, so you just saw me applying the coats just a little bit, but I'm gonna show you now the finished product, and it's crazy because like I said, I've never done this before, and honestly, like, yeah, it's not the best like job, or it's not perfect by any stretch of the word perfect, or excuse me, anything, but check this out. Look at that. You can't even tell that there was damage to the bumper there. Of course, we do gotta let it dry a little bit, but look at that. There's like no damage there. And again, it's not something that like is just to, it's not saying that that you'll never be able to notice it, because if you do look closely, that you can see it. But I think that for the hardener was, the resin hardener was $16, the little brushes were like $2, and the sandpaper block thing was $3, we'll say. For about $25, $30, you're looking at repairing any piece of damaged carbon fiber that you might have. Again, it can't be too damaged, because then of course it's gonna be impossible if it's too damaged. But for just like little scratches or little damages in the clear, like, you can sand it down as long as the carbon fiber is not like it's not going through the carbon fiber. You can reapply that resin, fill in those cracks, excuse me, and you can have a lip like new. So again, you already know what to do. Thank you guys for watching. Res M3 out.
Until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip.
Hey, remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more. Res out.
Be better tomorrow. As hard as it gets, my nigga died at only 25. I'm thanking God for letting me see in 26. Shit, real shit, nigga, that's real shit. While y'all catching feelings, I'm catching flights. Blowing flight on that overnight. Sleepless nights trying to cope with life, cause I can't understand it. No, I can't understand it, but why comprehend it? I'd rather just live it and see where it take me.